Okay, so hello, J.MAK students, and welcome to MAK.STERS by J.MAK. Thank you for being here with us as we learn all about Edgewood, Tahoe with my dear friend and travel buddy, Lauren, who is, we can say, the new director of leisure sales at Edgewood, Tahoe. She recently got a promotion to this role. We're so happy for her. She's so much fun to work with. Fun, punny dad jokes you got to hear on the road. Meet up with her in person. She's the best. So for those that don't know me, I'm Meg Crosby, hospitality personality, J.MAK based in Raleigh, North Carolina. You can always reach out to me and our team by emailing hi, that's hi, at jmac.com for any questions about Edgewood Tahoe or any of our partners. Today, after the presentation, we will open the floor for a brief Q&A session. So feel free to put questions as they arrive in the chat box or the Q&A box, and we'll get to those after the presentation. Our next MAK.STERS will be on July 10th at 2 p.m. with yours truly, because we're going to talk about all things J.MAK. So how to best work with us, a little bit about our partners, the book now buttons, the events that we do, kind of everything in between. So that will be July 10th. You can view that event and all of our upcoming events by visiting the events page on jmac.com. So thank you for your continued support. And without further ado, Lauren, the floor is yours.
All right. Thank you so much, Meg. And thanks for everyone to taking time out of your day to listen and see me. So I will get started right away. So again, my name is Lauren, Director of Leisure Sales. I work with Jessica Rodriguez, who's our Leisure Sales Manager, and very blessed to be working at Edgewood for the last 3 years. And Jessica's been here for 4 years. We've had a few different roles. So let's get into some fun pictures. Maybe. Let's see here. There we go. All right, so that's us in the winter. So everyone that's 100 degrees and humid, think about this photo, feel it, be it. That is, again, the lodge in the winter. We're right up against the beautiful Lake Tahoe. And this is us right now, really. That's our championship golf course, Edgewood Tahoe Golf Course, and it is just spectacular right now. So really, any time of year you want to come, we are open all year, and it's just a majestic, splendid, stunning place to be. And Hollywood has noticed it too. There are lots of movies that have been filmed in Tahoe. One of my favorites, Godfather 2, right there. But I like this picture, Top Gun. So they did film a lot of the ending scenes at South Lake Tahoe Airport, and it helps remind me to let you know there is a private airport in South Lake Tahoe that's only 15 minutes from property. So if you do have clients that do fly privately, they can fly their fighter jets right into South Lake Tahoe. There you go. All right, so where are we? I am from New York originally, and if you had told me or asked me anything about Tahoe, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything. And even right before I got here, I'd be like, Tahoe is in California. Why are you saying it's Nevada? How is it both? I don't get it. Well, I didn't really get it until I moved here. And so Edgewood is on that red star that you see on the in that one picture. So we're right on the state line of Nevada and California. Lake Tahoe is shared by both states. About 1/3 of the lake is Nevada, 2/3 is California. We are on the state line as Edgewood, but we're on the Nevada side. But we're so close to California that part of our 9th hole of our golf course is actually in California. So if you're right-handed and you hook the ball, you can be in California, which I did the other day, and then you have to hit it back to Nevada. Little fun fact. We don't have gambling on property, but there is gambling nearby. Literally, as soon as you cross the street from California to Nevada, boom, there's a casino. Pretty impressive. But I also want to let you know what is around us, all right, and what airports that you can use to get to us. So Reno is the closest commercial airport. It's just a 1-hour drive, easy ride as well. So Reno's the closest, but maybe you have clients that are doing more. They want to make Lake Tahoe part of a bigger adventure. And I think a lot of people don't realize, as I didn't realize it either, that Napa Valley is only 2.5 hours from Tahoe. So if you have people flying into San Francisco and they're visiting Napa and they have some extra time, it's a sin. I'm sure there's something religious that says it's a sin not to visit Tahoe. whether you visit Edgewood or not, but to not visit Tahoe while you're in the area. So please consider that as an add-on, whether Tahoe's the add-on or Napa. Sacramento is about 2 hours away. And if you have people visiting national parks, Yosemite is only 2.5 hours from South Lake Tahoe in the summertime. In the winter, it's a longer drive. Now, we're also close for flights, like Las Vegas is less than an hour, really, like 50-minute flight time, as is Los Angeles. So again, something to keep in mind when you have folks visiting the area. All right, so right now is the real start of our peak season in summer. And why is it peak? Well, look at our location. We are so blessed to be just 150 steps from the lake. We're the only luxury property in Lake Tahoe that is considered truly lakefront. So that's what really separates us from every other property around. So we have 235 acres. We have our beach right there. We have our own private pier for boating, power boats, kayaks, clear kayaks, stand-up paddles. We have an incredible golf course. We'll be featured on NBC in just a few weeks. Easy access to hiking and biking trails, and just tons of activities, from parasailing and hot air balloon rides and water skiing and whitewater rafting. Just a ton of things to do in Tahoe in the summer. So there's just a couple of pictures. Again, we have three Mastercraft power boats on property that your clients can book for the day. They don't have to go to a separate marina. They just work with our concierge, book the boat, and they're off and running. And it's Nevada, so you can drive the boat on your own. There's no laws in Nevada, apparently. That's a joke. But yeah, it's easy to do that. Or you can hire a captain, so you have your family out there. We have picnics or picnic baskets, food, drinks, things, so you can just go out with the captain and they take you around the lake and tour. And then we have our, again, kayaks, our clear kayaks and stand-up paddles. And we do a lot of different things on property. So you'll see the big chess sets. We have lots of lawn games going on all day. We have tomorrow night, or every Thursday night, we have family-friendly movies on our lawn, our green. And then we have our pool that's open actually all year round that overlooks the lake. So a lot of people go to our beach, but most people, I would say, stay at the pool. They get their drinks, they get food, and they overlook the lake. So it's amazing. That is just a quick pic of the American Century Celebrity Golf Tournament. So July 12th, July 13th and 14th, we're going to be featured on NBC. These are, a lot of them are like football players, actors, baseball players that are playing golf. There's a charity aspect to it as well. So that's our 17th hole right there. It's not usually this busy, okay? That's usually a lot quieter, but for that few days it is, and it's a blast. So NBC in just a few weeks, even if you're not a golf watcher, flip it on. It's gorgeous, even if you're just looking at the scenery. All right, so a little bit about us in the winter. So summer is our peak season. We're on the lake. It's an amazing getaway. It's, again, 77 degrees out right now and no humidity. That's why people flock here in the summer. Now, why do they come in the winter? Well, it's an amazing place to ski and snowboard. So we're only 1 mile from the Heavenly Gondola and Heavenly Village, which has restaurants, shops, etc. We have complimentary on-demand shuttles to take you to and from the gondola all day long. Now, it says 11 p.m. We're not skiing at 11 p.m., but there, unless you get lost, but that's just me. We have shops, restaurants, all these things at Heavenly Village right below the gondola that people enjoy. We have our own ski concierge, Ron. We call him the ski and ride ambassador. He's there to help you and or your clients make the most of your ski holiday. He knows everything about the area, how the system works, and just kind of guides you through that process. We have Ski Butlers, the company on property for rental equipment. We have an adventure store with ski gear, ski valet service, and you have the lake. You're on the lake. So to have skiing and be on the lake at the same time, it's an incredible opportunity. Here's a picture, again, skiing with the lake in the background. Maybe a little distracting, honestly. Incredible views, very unique to have that, not just snow-capped mountains, but to have that the crystal clear blue waters of Lake Tahoe right there in front of you. I mentioned a little about Heavenly Village. That's a picture of that. There's things like tubing and other adventures on Heavenly as well, but I just wanted to put a picture of dogs in there, to be honest. I mean, they're so cute. And it does remind me to let you know that Edgewood, unfortunately, is not a pet-friendly property, but we will make all accommodations for any ADA registered animals. So but the dogs are awesome. I could just want to just stay on the slide for a while, Meg, or no? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. It's a good way for them. If they're missing their dog, then they can go pet the alpine dogs. How about
There
that?
you go. They are way better at getting on the lift than I am. That is also uh, there are tons of ski resorts around, about 15 in the Lake Tahoe area, many of them, very close by. But it's not uncommon for people to stay with us, spend a few days enjoying the South Tahoe ski resorts, and then maybe even going up north and stay at a different property and enjoy Palisades and North Star and other properties as well. So if you have big skiers, it's an option. Now, these are some photos of other things you can do. Even let's say you have someone that doesn't want to ski every day, or maybe someone in the family is a big skier and then you have someone that isn't. There's other opportunities, other great activities, from snowmobiling. These are 2 photos. We have 4 times a week guided snowshoe hikes on property. We have our own ice skating rink. And my favorite is après ski. We have really good bars too. But there's a lot going on. Now, these are marketing photos, right? These are not marketing photos, okay? The one on the left is from a snowmobile tour that I took, and I just thought it was amazing. And you can see the entire lake when we were up at this mountain. Now, on the right-hand side, that's my husband, John, holding onto a whale as he ice skates. He's a very good skier, clearly not a great ice skater, but we have these whales for support, the support whales. You don't have to hug the walls, okay? But it's a lot of fun on property there. And then just another view. So you can kind of see in the background, there's the ski mountain. You can see those casinos in the background. They're about a mile away. You can't see them or hear them if you don't want to, but they're close by for nightlife, and there's other opportunities for nightlife close by as well. All right, and we are all year though. The fall is a great time to come. It's quieter. There's still, you can do a ton of things, from boating and golfing and hiking and biking. And it's a little bit quieter, like I said, and usually a bit more economical. The springtime is iffy because you never know what the weather is going to be. But again, really good deals. And as Edgewood, we focus a lot on wellness during the spring season. We have something called Tahoe-listic. So if that is something that you're interested in, please look into our April events. So we make it a fun place to be on property, and just being in Tahoe in general is amazing. And in regards to our property, we are LEED certified, so we always have a sustainable focus. We're also part of the Beyond Green collection of preferred. Something that's great, again, the entertainment, historical attractions. We have restaurants, 4-star spa, and we are a new build. So 2017, the lodge was completed, and our villas were completed in just the last year and a half. So just quickly about our unique dining experiences, we have 3 from our pub, which is Brooks, from our bistro, which is upscale but casual, and our fine dining Edgewood restaurant. I do want to mention we are renovating the restaurant this winter. Not a reason not to come. Tons of other fine dining experiences in town, but just want to let you know that. Again, I mentioned our spa. Going to want to do that to rest and rejuvenate. And then our 154 rooms. They're quite large. The smallest one is 500 square feet. Many of these rooms connect. On the bottom, you'll see that all of our suites connect to double queens. All of our King Resort View rooms, so whether it's a Tahoe or a Premier King Resort View rooms, they all connect to double queen. So great for families with older kids or families of 5. And I can confirm at the time of booking connecting rooms as long as there's children involved. All right, if it's a bachelor party, we'll put them on other sides of the property. Okay, we'll try. Also with our rooms, if you see that they say lake view, it means they look directly at the lake. And you can see in that picture, which is our Premier King, it looks directly at the lake. If it says resort view, that it might have a view slightly of the lake, but it's mostly going to be of our grounds, our golf course, our clubhouse, other parts of our grounds. All of our rooms, though, they all have outdoor space. They all have a fireplace. You just press a button, they're gas, you don't have to chop wood or anything. And they all have soaking tubs separate from the walk-in shower. So after you're done of your day of hiking or biking or skiing, you can soak in the tub, relax, and just, recover from the day so you can enjoy it at dinner at night. And then finally, our villas. So Meg has stayed in our villas, and so she can give you some firsthand experience always. But we have 14 villas on property. We just completed the last 7 in October of 2023, so they're brand new. We have 6 2-bedroom, 6 3-bedroom. We have a 4-bedroom and a 5+. So when I say plus, there's a den with a pull-out queen sleeper sofa, so it can fit up to 14 people in that 5+ villa. Now the 4 and the 5 have full kitchens with a stove and oven, whereas the 2 and the 3 have a kitchen with everything but a stove. So we can do private chefs in the 4 and 5 bedroom, and then the 2 and 3 we can always do catering. We do in-room dining with all of them anyway. With our villas, also these are some of my favorite parts of it. They all have their own jacuzzi hot tub outside on the patio, and they all have their own fire pit for s'mores. So we have fire pits all over property for all our guests to enjoy s'mores every single evening. But this is a way to have just your family close by. It's your own personal area, and you can, under the stars, overlooking the lake, go over all the incredible adventures of the day. So it's an elevated experience. It's right next to the lodge. You have your own villa concierge, and again, it's a wonderful way to spend time with your friends and family in Tahoe. All right. I just really wanted to find a way to put a picture of Van Halen on a slide in Edgewood. But anyway, best of both worlds. I just like to mention this, that we are a quiet haven property, and yet there's a ton of activities and nightlife entertainment nearby. You don't hear it or see it from our property, but it's about 1 mile away. We are, again, close to skiing, but we're on the lake. You're not going to find that too many places. Plus, we're a luxury accommodation. But we have some economical options, especially in the winter. I was looking at another property in Utah. Their standard double queen was over $1,200 a night. Without any promotions, our standard double queen was a little over $500. And that's only because of the perception that because we're not ski in, ski out, that it's not an easy place to go and ski, and it is. So if you have someone that's more price sensitive, definitely consider Edgewood for this ski season. And again, the villas, like I said, you're getting this privacy with your family at home, but you're getting all the amenities of a resort. And that's my Van Halen slide. Okay, I will make sure that this is available to, these are a ton of resources. I have virtual tours of all the villas. You can always send out to clients, property photos, videos, and links to different areas on our site that a lot of people ask about. So I'll make sure that is available to you. We do have a promotion. I want to let you know about this finally, that starting now through the end of November for booking, and the stay dates range from September towards the end of December or October, 4th night free. So again, fall is an amazing time to come to Tahoe. The promotions are there, so much still to do. And you're going to get all the consortia and J.MAK amenities. And our J.MAK amenity is a $30 food and beverage credit on top of your consortia amenities. And there's some ways to book it. We have a booking link. We have a promo code. You can email me or VIP reservations. And anytime that you have a question, like you want to know if a promo is combinable with a rate that we have on our website or whatever, I can't promise that I can honor it, but it's always worth an email. It's always worth an ask. So please reach out if you ever have any questions on that. And that is a photo of Emerald Bay. It is one of the most photographed spots in the entire US, and it is very close to Edgewood, just in another amazing place in Tahoe. So thank you very much for listening in and learning a bit about Tahoe, a little bit about Edgewood. Love to see you and your clients here, and look forward to collaborating with everyone.
Thanks,
That's
Lauren.
it for me.
Great job. So everyone, thank you for joining. We're gonna move over to the Q&A portion for sure. But also don't forget that Lauren will be sending you a follow-up email with the information, the pitch deck, links to photos and everything like that, so you can keep your clients in the loop. And then our team too at J.MAK will also follow up with a recording of the webinar, just in case you missed any parts or want to go back and rewatch. And then you can always find recordings of the webinars, the MAK.STERS sessions, on our YouTube channel as well. So just type in J.MAK Hospitality and our MAK.STERS sessions will come up. So great job, Lauren. As she said, I was fortunate enough to stay in the Villa Suites, and they are insane. They're stunning. It's a brand new product, basically. Every single detail is thought of, and it's just nice. It's relaxing. You like walk up the stairs to the bedroom and the lights turn on, the little alcove lights on the stairs turn on. It's just a very smart, like, tech villa suite. They have the Toto toilets, so your bum is nice and warm if it's winter time or summertime. And you just want a nice warm bum toilet
Does it
seat.
talk to you? Like, does it encourage you as well, or does it?
It doesn't, but you got family members for that. Your husband's there, your wife, your partner.
Yeah.
So let me see. Oh, and I wanted to say too about the drive down from Reno Airport, because that's the way that I came down to visit. It's such a beautiful drive as well. It's essentially an activity in and of itself too. So your clients are going to get so excited. It's like that anticipation building to get on property, because they'll see like glimpses of the lake and stuff like that in between the mountains. And then you arrive at Edgewood, Tahoe, and it's the most stunning view in the best location. So keep that in mind as well. Lauren, did you want to talk about flights?
Yeah, I can. This is I don't know if you see it at all. Do you see
share
my
your
screen?
screen again?
Share my screen.
Because it don't in see like, what season do you guys have more like direct flights into Reno, or?
I mean, it's really both really winter, and this is our live webcam. So if you ever want to get an idea of what it's like in Tahoe, you can always look at our live webcam. It's
fun.
So,
but
yeah.
we don't see that. We see your contact.
You don't see that? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But you can still contact me. All right, we'll stop the share. So really it's seasonal. We'll get a lot in the winter time and a lot in the summer, not as much on our shoulder seasons, like in the October, November timeframe, and April, like April, March. So well, actually April, May, we don't get quite as much, but usually like the winter time, dead winter, your December, January, February, early March, and then in the summer, a lot of June, July, August. We do now have an Atlanta to Reno flight that just started a few weeks ago, direct, which was great. When I went to Miami, I ended up taking that flight. It was only 4 hours, Reno to Atlanta. And yeah, it's another option. So we're starting to get a little bit more on the nonstop side, and they're always trying to get more. But yeah, I always still recommend, if people are visiting, the Napa area or Northern California, even Southern, taking a quick flight up there if they can extend just another couple days, because it's jaw-droppingly gorgeous.
Yeah,
so it's worth it.
It's really nice to have that Atlanta flight. I mean, that's like a 45-minute flight from me here in Raleigh. I'd much rather connect through Atlanta than I would the Denver airport or anything like that. So keep that in mind, especially for the clients that are kind of in the Southeast or even, DC area and stuff like that too.
Yeah, we have a lot from Texas also, a ton of nonstop from Texas.
Nice. So we have a question about the villas being booked out for festive. Do you know about availability during that time period?
Yeah, we do have availability during the time frame, at least last I checked. We had, and again, I can even look for the most up to date right now, but we had just the 4-bedroom looked like it was completely booked up, whereas the 5, and because we have a fair amount of 2s and 3-bedroom options, those were not quite booked up yet. So, but I can actually take a quick look. I did want to mention on the villas that they do have a minimum length of stay, but it's really reasonable on our non-peak season. So non-festive, and not summer, the minimum length of stay is only 2 nights. And then during festive and our summer season, it is only 3 nights. So again, yeah, most of the time we don't have a minimum length and stay for any of our lodge rooms or suites. But for the villas, even though we do, it's still really doable, you know. Looking right now for festive. Okay, so the villas. So yeah, the looks like the 4-bedroom is still available for New Year's, but not for Christmas. But we do have 2, 3, and we still have our 5, which is I think the 5 is the coolest villa ever. I've tried to squat in there, but they found me. Yeah, it's still available. So really, really recommend, if you have someone that is a larger family and you have a chance for that 5-bedroom, it is awesome. Spectacular. Yeah,
for sure. Full kitchen too is super nice.
Oh,
the
yeah.
plunge pool, or the the hot tubs.
Hot tub, but yeah, you can make it a punch bowl, I guess. And then the heating lamps, you know, outside, so you can just hang out outside. And if it's cooler out there, you have the heat lamps. They have the den with an Xbox and all the games, and it's got its own. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, again.
Yeah, I'm there right
cool.
now. I'm drinking my wine. Wait, there it is. It's like a weatherman, so I got to remember which side it's on, but there it is.
And with the virtual tours, you just press play and I used to think you had to click around to check out all the rooms, but you just press play on the bottom left of any virtual tour and it'll just take you around. You don't have to get nauseated by clicking all over the place.
They're really great. Definitely check them out. You know, being in such close proximity to the resort with all the access there, you're right next to the spa, right next to all the restaurants and everything like that. So it's such a great addition to the property. Perfect for families. Edgewood is kind of one of those resorts that is really able to cater to just so many different types of clientele, whether it be, you know, guys or girls golf trips or bachelorette parties on the lake. You can do a wellness thing. You know, it's very cool to do the cold plunge in the lake now. I would never do it, but or, you know, spa, après ski, food and dining. I mean, they really do have it all. It's an awesome
We have
property.
defibrillators nearby, you know.
Okay, get me started again.
But I forgot also, what's great about the villas with your amenities is that per bedroom. So let's say you book the 5-bedroom villa, you'll get $500 resort credit, and your clients will get a daily $300 breakfast credit, because we'll do it per bedroom with the villas. And then with the amenity for J.MAK, it's $30 food and beverage credit on top of that. So you would get $150 food and beverage credit, again, if you had the 5-bedroom. So we do it per bedroom, which is great.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's a great deal. So definitely check them out. But I think that's the only question we had. Such a great presentation, Lauren. Thank you so much.
Thanks everyone for coming and taking time out of your day. Really appreciate it. I hope to meet you in person. And I'll
on easy things you can do to help the planet.
Sorry.
We try to help the planet too.
My theory wanted me to help the planet. I guess it knew that I was talking to Lauren at Edgewood, Tahoe.
So yeah, I'll send out the link for WeTransfer for the presentation, so you can get a hold of all those other links that are on there. And yeah, Thank you so much. I hope to meet you soon.
Thanks everyone. Yes, enjoy the weather in Tahoe.